Workers Center because a bunch of my friends and coworkers were being treated very unfairly. They were being worked a minimum of 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. They weren't getting any time off, and they weren't being paid for it. So I finally got sick of watching it and quit and came here.
So did you feel like you were being treated differently than they were being treated?
Yes, very, very differently. The owner was treating all the people that were white and working front of house quite well, a little too well, and yeah.
And then what about the back of house workers? What was that like?
They were being treated like slaves, basically. I mean, not getting time off, like not getting any kind of freedoms at all.
Was this just because they were back of the house workers they were being treated like that, or
it was?
What was it? What was it about them?
It was because they weren't white Americans. It was because they were partially not legal, and they didn't have a way to fight it, or were too afraid to fight it because of fear of being deported.
Mm-hmm. Where did these workers live?
Where did they live?
Mm-hmm.
They were living in apartments that the owner was paying for on Warren Road.
At Warren Road in Ithaca.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you want people to see in this situation? For me, number one, it's kind of like it's very impressive that you would take a stand on the behalf of other people.
Thank you. I would like to see people try to do the same thing. I would like people to not ignore blatant unfairness in a situation like this, because it was very obvious that these people were there all the time. So I would like people to see that and kind of try to stand up for it and take a stand against it if possible.